Greetings and thank you so much for tuning in to the Barbara Dean Franklin Show. I am your host, Barbara Dean Franklin, and today I have the awesome pleasure of sitting with my friend, my brother from Greater Southern Baptist Church, Mr. Anthony Brown. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am wonderful. I want to thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule to sit here with me today. Anthony is a personal trainer and a weight loss consultant. Body sculpture. So
right.
We're going to talk a little bit about what Anthony does. And I know many of you are probably thinking, so how come you're not working with Anthony? I did. And I'll talk about Anthony a little later on in the show. But Anthony, tell me, how did you become a personal trainer?
Well, I started in around 2008. I pretty much just started in the gym. Okay. Like I was working out myself. I had goals that I wanted to achieve. And oftentimes there would be folks coming up to me asking me about different exercises or about different movements that I was doing. Okay. And asking questions about diet and nutrition and exercise and things like that. So it kind of gave me a drive to want to help people. Right. So that's kind of how I got into actually personal training, because I wanted to actually help people. I got kind of a lift or a gratification on helping people and giving them advice on what they can do to further their fitness and their health.
Okay. So as a personal trainer, like what kind of, how, I guess I want to know is like, what kind of a commitment should a person make to see benefits working with a personal trainer?
The commitment should be 100%.
All right.
If you have a goal in mind, if you know what you want to look like, how you want to feel, how you want to fit your clothes, how you want to eat properly, you should be committed to it 100%. Right. That's really the only way that it's going to work. If you're committed and focused, mind, body, 100%, you're going to do it. It's going to happen. Okay. It's going to work for you.
I kind of feel like a little underlying dig right there when you said, but anyway, you know, I'm gonna keep going with that. Okay, so you should be committed 100%, and I think, you know, I'm just going to speak for myself, and that is the problem.
Right.
It's commitment.
Right.
It's that attitude.
Right.
It's like, you know, you start off hard, you know, okay, I'm going to do this, and then, you know, after a while you keep walking by that mirror, and it's like, okay, what's like really what's going on? You know, you don't see anything, so you kind of fall by the wayside. But along with that 100% commitment, I'm just asking a general question. And I know bodies are different and, you know, different strokes for different folks. But say if somebody wanted to see, you know, a change, say if I wanted to lose 5 pounds in body weight. Now, I don't know the difference because I'm not all into, you know. But how long, you know, how many days a week do I need to train? How many, you know, so do I need a 30-day commitment, if a 60-day commitment to see a difference in my body? Say I want to just work on my arms, you know, I want to do something. I want the Michelle Obama arms. How long do I need to work to make that happen?
Well, it's really no time frame. The only time frame that comes with it is the time frame that you give yourself. If you say, okay, I want to see a certain change within 30 days or 60 days, if you come to me, I can tell you if that change is going to be reasonable. Okay. Because the thing is, some people set unreasonable or unattainable goals in a certain amount of time. So after that time has elapsed and they don't see that certain particular change that they wanted to see, that's when they stop and that's when they quit. Okay. So the time frame actually comes on the time frame that you give yourself. Like you can say that you want to lose 5 pounds. It's just what time limit are you giving yourself? Are you giving yourself 30 days or are you giving yourself 3 months? Okay. So it just depends on what type of time frame that you're giving yourself.
Okay. So what does personal training, a day in the life of a personal trainer, tell me if I call you and I consult with you and you even before you put me on a particular program. What does that consultation, walk me through what you take your clients through before, you sit down, you talk to them, you guys come up with a plan. Talk to me about that.
Okay, so what I first do, I set up an initial meeting, a contact point. I usually have a questionnaire.
Okay.
And usually on that questionnaire, I ask you, what your goal is, what type of time frame are you looking to achieve your goal. I do your body analysis, which is I take your current weight, your body fat percentage, measurements, things like that. That way, and during the process, it gives me a better idea of what you're gonna need and how long you're gonna need to work out for and how many months of duration that you're gonna need for workout and exercise. And during that consultation, I ask you about certain lifestyle things like how is your eating habits? What is your favorite food, or what is your least favorite food, or do you get enough sleep at night, or what type of work do you do? Because sometimes your physical job, if you're doing a physical job, then you might be kind of tired throughout the day, or if you're sitting at a desk all day, that might be kind of different. So I kind of do the workout plan according to typical lifestyle things, and also time is a big important part as well, because sometimes life gets busy, things happen. You might not have a lot of time to do certain things or pay attention to certain details that need to be paid attention to. So I kind of set up the exercise program according to how you are and how your lifestyle is.
Okay. And when you are doing the your workout program, are you given like dietitian information, like certain foods that people should eat too? Do you incorporate that?
Well, I do recommend certain things. Like, I'm not a registered dietitian, so I don't give out actual diet plans like you should be eating this and how much of this. Like, I don't give out actual diet plans, but I do recommend certain foods. I do recommend certain amounts of protein, certain amounts of carbohydrates, certain amounts of water, things like that, but I don't give out actual written out diet plans.
And Church's Chicken is never on your plan, right?
Never. You will never find that on one of my plans.
Okay. All right. So if people wanted to get in touch with you, Anthony, how would they get in touch with you?
Well, there are different avenues. I have my direct cell phone number, which is 313-422-5709. I also have a website that's up and running right now. That is www.anthonysbodycreation.com. I also have a Facebook page. The name is Anthony K. Brown. I also have a Twitter for those of our viewers who are on Twitter. Right. That I followed at Anthony K. Brown 1, the number 1. I also have an online personal training website that I'm getting ready to launch. And what that is, that's not an actual physical one-on-one training, but it's pretty much an online community, an online training. And on that website, you would be able to get different workouts for that. You would be able to get your workouts for that day, or get your workouts for that week. It would recommend, what you should eat throughout the day and things like that. And it also lets you track your progress. It also lets you track your food intake. For example, you would type in what you ate for breakfast, and it would show you how many calories you've eaten, how many calories you need to lose weight, how many calories you have to reach your target goal. And also it gives you a kind of a timeline, an estimated timeline on how long it's going to take for you to reach that goal.
All right. Now, have you ever competed in like competitions out in the weight loss?
Yeah, I have. Actually, last year, 2012, I did 2 competitions, 2 bodybuilding competitions. I did one, which was my first one ever doing, was in March of last year. And my second one was in June of last year. So I did those 2 last year. The first one, I took 3rd place. The second one, I took 4th place. So my goal is to, get First place. That's my main ultimate goal.
And I'm sure you'll get it with 40 jumping jacks, 56 calisthenics, running back and forth, running back and forth. Like, look, okay, I quit. I'm not doing this, but I know that in order to be successful, you have to be committed.
Exactly.
And you really, I'm going back to my old days. I'll tell my age, Betty Wright said, no pain, no gain. Right?
Exactly.
So in order to be a personal trainer, do you have to get certification? How, if somebody wanted to be a personal trainer, if somebody like you, had a drive, they work out, they're pretty good at it, and then they want to take it to a new level. What does that entail?
Right. There's a lot of different certification classes and certification programs that one could take. Me, myself, I did a personal training course with American Council on Exercise.
Okay.
And to me, that was a very detailed and precise certification to be a part of.
Okay.
And I've been certified since 2008.
All right.
And actually my college years, I was at Eastern Michigan University, and there I studied athletic training and sports medicine. So I've been doing it for a while now, and it's really dear to me, and I'm very passionate about it. I enjoy helping people.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting, I'm laughing, my face, I talk with my face, because one thing that all jokes aside, you are very passionate about it, I did work out with you at the church, a couple of times. I wasn't committed. I thought I was, and then I came in there, it was like, I can't think of the name of that movie, but I could see Bill Murray. That's a Fat Jack. What is the name of that movie? But anyway, because you have us going,
Right.
I'm thinking, we went from, like, you had these papers out, and every paper, I'm thinking that I could just stand at the one that I wanted to do,
right.
so I'm just going to stand and do jumping jacks. She was like, no, you do this, you move,
Right.
you move.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Run
keep it
to
moving.
the end and running back. So it was okay for me for the little 20-year-old girls that was there, but I'm thinking, being 50, you should have some 60 kind of, the senior citizens kind of consultation
It's
for
universal.
us.
Everyone can do it.
It's
not too hard.
And I know, but okay, tell me this, because this is really one of my squats. I mean, man, with a squat, do you have to go all the way down to the floor? How do you do a proper squat?
A proper squat would be done. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to go down to your knees, or your legs are at about a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
So you don't want to go all the way down
Okay.
to the floor, and you don't want to be upright.
Okay.
You want to go down to your legs at about a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
Knees don't go over your toes. So some people do a squat, their knees are going forward. You want to go straight down.
Okay. Now, can I do a squat? I mean, if I'm kind of like a little handicapped, can I do a squat with a chair? Can I hold on to something?
Definitely. There's always any exercise out there can be done in modification.
Okay.
There's always a modified version of whatever exercise there is out there.
So while Trent was laughing at me while I was doing it with the kitchen sink, it wasn't nothing funny, because I'm
Nothing at all.
still doing the squat.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're still doing the squat. You just need a
Exactly.
little modification. That's all.
Okay. So, personal training now, this has become your passion, and I know you work out with Pastor. He's running, and you help him out. So, do you go out, if there's a group? Do you do anything where people can call you in to personal train at their home?
Right, definitely. I can go to your house if our schedules allow us to meet up at that time. Then I can go to your house. I can go to your office building if you have an office group.
Okay.
I can go to the local park if you have a group want to go to the park.
Okay.
I've done a few times where I went to a park where a guy wanted to kind of get his family jump started.
Okay.
So he, rounded up his family. We went out to the park and, did training sessions like that. So it's just whatever is convenient, I'm willing to do it.
And so, what do you think, as a personal trainer, seeing the different people that come through your door, all, different walks of life, and if there would be one good exercise for everybody, what would that be? What would you say it would be?
One good exercise? I would say the one good exercise would probably be the squat.
Okay.
That would be the one good exercise.
If I was going to say walking or something like that.
Yeah, I would say the squat.
Really?
I would say second best would probably be the push-ups.
Push-ups.
Yeah. So those are the top two exercises. That's one for the lower body, one for the upper body.
Okay.
Those would be the top two
And that's
exercises.
what I was going to say, squat wide, push up wide. So push up. So for a woman, so, I don't have to do the push up on my toes like this woman.
If you can do that.
Okay.
You can work your way up to it if you can't do that.
Okay. But there is a different push up for women, right? You do it on your knees or something?
It's not necessarily for women. A lot of people do say girly push-ups or woman push-ups, but the correct thing would be a modified push-up.
Okay.
You just do it on your knees, and you're not supporting your whole body on your hands
just
and toes.
more your upper body.
Right, just your upper body, right, exactly.
And is there a proper length for your arms to be when you're doing a push-up? Can I do a push-up standing up? Can I do it
on
off
the wall? Definitely. That would be a modified push-up.
Okay,
Exactly. You can do that.
okay.
Yes, that would be a modified version of a push-up.
I think I've been working out. People are laughing, but I really think I've been working out because I try sometimes.
Okay,
I may
good.
go past the closet door, I'm like,
right.
do 5 of them, okay, I'm tired, But I really, I really, seriously, I want to work out with you. I want us to figure out something. I want to be committed for 30 days. I want you to be on me, I want you for 30 days. But now for 30 days, do I have to do it every day? Can I do it 3 times a week? That's what I want to know.
My thing is, if you can work out every day, do it every day.
Okay.
There's no certain time limit or no certain per times per week. I know a lot of times you might read in a magazine or see on the media that 3 times a week is enough, or 2 times a week is enough, or work out in the morning is better, or work out in the evening is better. But there's no real set certain time to work out. There's no real set certain days to work out. If you can work out every day, work out every day. If you can only do 3 days a week or 4 days a week, then just do that 3 days or 4 days a week. But what I like to tell people and tell my clients is that if you limit your time that you're working out, you're going to limit your results.
Okay.
So the more time you put into it, the more effort and the more commitment you give it, the better your results are going to turn out.
And I think that's probably some good advice because, I sit back and, I get discouraged because you want what you want when you want it. But
exactly.
I know for a fact that I'm never going to lose weight by dieting alone.
Right. Exactly. Dieting alone,
exactly.
no, it won't.
Because I'm not, a big eater, although you guys are looking at me like, yeah, right, you can say that. But I don't eat a lot. Probably it's the time of day that I eat, and I'm not eating the right foods. I was doing a raw diet. When I was doing the raw foods, I kind of saw results of the losing weight. But I know that I'm at a point that I need to work out. I need to do some exercise. So there's no getting around that, I'm never going to be Jennifer Hudson, on the Weight Watchers commercial. I'm never going to look like her, even though, even if I work out.
You can do it.
I don't want to look like Jennifer. But anyway, Jill Scott, hey, we can talk. Okay, we can talk with that. Yeah, but I know I definitely need to work out. So it starts here,
definitely.
Because I'm just tired. And so you're saying that if I get into a regime where I'm working out, that's going to give me energy?
Exactly, definitely. If you have a certain routine that you're following, that routine is going to boost your confidence, for one. It's going to boost your energy.
Okay.
It's going to improve your sleep habits. It's going to improve your stamina. Okay. That way, throughout the day, if you're keeping up with that routine, you won't feel tired or sluggish throughout the day because that boost of energy is always going to be there if you're keeping that certain routine going. That boost of energy is always going to be there. Okay.
So what I want you to do now is I want you to take a look into this camera over here, and I want you to talk to somebody. Probably you could just really look at me and just talk to me, but I want you to talk to somebody who's struggling, number one, with their weight, with their self-esteem. If they're because of their weight, they struggle. They think that they'll never be able to lose weight or be confident in making a commitment to the personal training. As a personal trainer and dealing with so many different people, look there and encourage somebody and tell them that it can be done and to kind of tell them why and how. Okay.
You who are viewing out there, your fitness goal, whatever you want to accomplish, it can be done. It's a guaranteed fact that it can be done. The thing is that there has to be a commitment. If you have the commitment, you have the focus, you have the drive, if you know exactly what you want to do and how you want to feel, it can happen.
Okay, so you know that it can be done.
Right.
So, see, now I'm putting myself on the line, and I'm gonna put you on the line
Okay.
too. You know, our
All right.
reputation's
Okay.
about to be on the line
All
right
right.
now.
Let's do it.
So we gonna make a commitment, and I'm gonna say starting in July, at the end of the month, I'm supposed to be going to Florida. So we got
Okay.
we got to get a set date in
Right.
July. So from July or whatever that set date is to August
Okay.
for a 30-day period.
Okay.
I mean, just to, even if I just want to see how I'm gonna feel.
Okay.
I don't expect to, come in looking like Marilyn Monroe with nobody,
Okay.
but I just want to feel good.
Right.
I want to be
Definitely.
committed because they say any habit after 28 days, anything you do after 28 days become a habit. So I guess I have to be committed, even if I don't work with you, but be committed for
committed in your
that
own
30
right.
days
Exactly.
to do it. And I still have that paper that you gave me with the 40 jumper jacks, 40 this and 40. And so I know, the different exercises that I can do. And I really have like a little mini gym downstairs in my basement with the stationary bike, with the ball, with the kettlebell, with the ab lounger. I have a 28-foot round pool in the backyard
Okay.
that I never get. So I can do this,
Right.
but I have to be committed to do
Exactly.
it.
And the
so.
thing is, a lot of people do have things in their home or in their basements or in the garage that they can do. But sometimes a lot of people don't have that drive to just walk down the stairs and do it.
Right.
I'd rather sit on the couch, or I'd rather watch TV instead of
Right.
just walking down the stairs and doing it. And then a lot of people also don't know exactly what to do.
Right.
They might have a kettlebell or might have an exercise bike or a treadmill or a stability ball, but don't know the proper exercises or don't know exactly how to use it.
Right.
And working with me, I actually show you what exercises you should be doing.
Okay.
I show you how to do those exercises. Like, it's not just me giving you a workout. It's actually, I'm actually
Teaching
training
you.
you and
Okay.
teaching you how to do exercises and how to work out on your own.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I know that I walked downstairs to get this jacket off that bike I was riding.
Coat rack thing.
I know, yeah, exactly. But I did. Yesterday I went and I bought some batteries because, it like talks to you but my batteries were dead. So I did buy the batteries now. So they still in
Step
the
one.
bag. Yeah, step one. And I see it, I
Right.
mean, really, I see it in my head. I've been talking about it for a long time. So that's where it starts. It starts
exactly.
here.
Definitely.
And if I could get, myself committed here to do what it is that I need to do, I'm ready for a change.
Okay.
And y'all always hear me say, I'm tired of talking about it, I'm ready to be about it,
Right.
So I can't keep talking the talk. It's time that I start walking the walk,
Exactly,
So
right.
this Saturday, we're going to be walking in the community at Greater
Right.
Southern. And I heard that you were going to be working us out before.
Yes, I will be there this coming Saturday
Okay.
at Greater Southern Baptist Church. We're going to do, starting at 10 o'clock a.m., we're going to do a faith walk throughout the community.
Right.
And before that walk, we're going to do a few warm-up exercises. It's not going to be a total,
Workout.
sweat till you drop
Okay.
workout or nothing like that, but it's going to just be a few exercises just to get us ready for that walk that we're going to do.
Okay. So what time are you going to be there for the workout?
The walk starts at 10 o'clock, so
Uh-huh.
I'll probably end up being there about 9:30.
Okay.
9:30 a.m. Waiting for everyone to get there, and then once we have a good group of our participants, we'll start the warm-up, stretches, and do a quick little 10-minute, maybe 15-minute workout.
Okay, I'll be there at 10:15. I'm trying to. Oh man!
In that case, we'll start at 10:30.
Oh, okay. Then I'll be on time. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I've been thinking about this for a long time, thinking about asking you to come on. I really like that the show that we had before where the young lady talked about Alzheimer's disease, how she said it was important that they use exercise. So you can't get away
Right.
from exercise.
Exercise actually should be a part of your
life.
daily life. Right, it should be.
Yeah.
It's not just to, exercise is not just to lose weight.
Right.
It's to feel better. It's to be healthier. It's to have a healthy heart, healthy cholesterol, healthy blood pressure level. So it's not just about losing weight and exercise.
And I'm really thinking about it more and more now because as I look at my mom, who's 81 years old, who suffered 4 strokes since 2007, and I want to be healthy,
Right.
not saying that will, prevent it, but chances are if I'm healthier, if I take better care of myself, that this, it may not happen to me. But even if I suffer from something, if my body is strong,
Right,
then
definitely.
chances are that I'll recover better. I'll be stronger. So
Exactly.
again, Anthony, if someone wants to contact you, let's give your information again. Give us your telephone number.
Telephone number is 313-422-5709.
Okay, and your website, www.anthonysbodycreation.com.
Right.
And you can also be reached on your Gmail, anthonysbodycreation@gmail.com.
Right, exactly.
Facebook, Anthony
K. Brown. Yes.
Okay, and we are Facebook friends, so if you can't connect with Anthony, if you don't find him, always connect with Barbara Dean Franklin. There's only one Barbara Dean Franklin in the
About
world.
2 million Anthony Browns.
It's 2 million
Yeah, it's
Anthony
about 2
Browns. Yeah, well, you could always hook up with Barbara Dean Franklin or on the Barbara Dean Franklin Show. So, Anthony, is there anything that I have not talked about with you that you want to let your public know? Because you'll have a package where you can sit and share with people. So, is there anything
Right.
that you want people to know
Well,
about you?
one thing that I would like people to know is that every exercise goal is not going to be the same.
Okay.
Your goal would be different from the next person, and the next person would be different from the next person.
Okay.
So personal training and exercise and working out, it's not about losing 5 pounds. It's not just about losing 30 pounds. It's not just about losing 100 pounds.
Okay.
It's whatever goal that you see fit.
Okay.
If it's running a marathon, if you want to run a marathon, if you want to run a 5K,
Right.
if you want to lower your blood pressure, if you want to just be able to have energy to play with your kids or your grandkids or something like that, that would be an attainable and reachable goal that you would have.
Okay. Well, I thank you for taking the time out of your busy
Thank
schedule
you.
to come and sit with me. I truly have enjoyed this. We took a long time coming, but it's still good, and I truly appreciate everything that you do. I look forward to the Faith Walk on this Saturday with Greater Southern Baptist Church, 8000 Fullerton, where the pastor is the Reverend Darrell S. Moore. So I am going to end my show, as I always do, thanking my fans, my public, the people that watch this show each and every week. From my beating heart to your beating heart, I love you. You understand? Okay.